How is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a very, 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 very good day. Um, I'll say hi to everybody. I did want to tell everybody we are out of stock of No Morbidity at Tiger Fitness, even though I shared the link. You can still get your other stuff, get Nutrient Driver, everything like that at Tiger Fitness. At Ambrosia Collective, we still have stock, but it is going fast. Please get it while you fucking can. I appreciate it. And you will too, because we have people losing 15 to 20% of their body mass on No Morbidity. We have people that are literally saving, multiple times over of what they paid for the actual supplement in groceries, which especially with grocery bills, the way they're getting right now, because our economy and country was purposely tanked for the last 2.5 years, and now people want amnesty about it. I am having a hard time. I made a video about that earlier today. I'm having a hard time with that one person saying we should have amnesty and forgive each other for things we said and did for the last 2.5 years. And in case any of you missed that video, please go watch it. I think I explained myself pretty clearly about my feelings about that. In a synopsis, if you just went to Cliff Notes, anybody that's looking for forgiveness for acting like an asshole in the last 2.5 years and wanting people to be locked down and shit like that, fuck off. I don't care. I hope everybody's having a great day. And today we are going to talk about something that people should have, that I spoke about 2.5 years ago also, where setting the precedent for mask mandates and all sorts of crazy bullshit like that is a very, very dangerous step for a lot of fucking people, because what happens if they mandate health? What happens if they mandate weight loss? What happens if they mandate that you have to be a certain weight, which is absolutely something that people should really, hang on a second. Let me try to find it. Let's see here. The first one was, Dear Fat Activists, what if they mandated obese people to lose weight? What if weight loss is mandated next? And this was July 7th of 2020 was when I put up the first one, by the way. That's how ahead of the curve I was. And then I re-uploaded it on the January 5th of this past year. But then what if weight loss was mandated next? Was done last October, a little over a year ago. I just think it's very important that we start looking at these things. You shared that video, 100% agree. I appreciate it, because I got to be real. Like, people don't think this is going to happen at some point in time. They're talking about, they've now got a pill version form of semaglutide and Ozempic and all these things. Like, at some point in time, you don't think that they're going to, like, the pendulum's going to swing so far the other way, where being fat is actually mandated to be bad. I mean, I'm sorry, but like, wake up. Anyway, these guys, this is from Discernable. Discernable is a channel I just literally found, today when I was looking at this. I have not watched this whole video, just so everybody knows. I have not watched it. Let me pull it up here. Videos. This is just like a short clip of it, I think. So let me. Let me see here. Description. This is from 4 days ago. Watch the full interview here. And I'm wondering if we're going to be able to do it here. Because this points out something that I've been warning people about to a tremendous degree. We're going to say hi to everybody while that's booting up. I don't know if we're going to be able to actually do it here. Let me see. I'm going to say hi to everybody. Janet, how are you? Angel, how are you? Megan, Christian, Slatsukin, Chris in real life, Sabrina, Cookies, Tomte, Doug, what's happening? Ara, Sabrina, Jane, Peaceful Lifter, Jessica, how the fuck are you doing? Rebecca, you can't forgive until the wrong party admits. I'm not forgiven, period. They can admit the shit. I don't give a fuck. there's no fucking amnesty. You know, you want to make it up to me, you can try to earn that back by not being a stupid fuck moving forward, or at least shutting the fuck up. But anybody that's any human being that said that people should be denied health care because they didn't want to take an experimental therapy, frankly, fuck you, and don't say that shit to my face without health insurance. Just got to be real, because I'm not going to be the one that needs it anyway. Lady Hawk, how are you? Dory, how are you? Casey, Andrea, what's happening? In Oregon, healthcare is now a human right. Uh-oh, I'm telling you. That's a problem. Finally got a notification. Amy Jacobs, how are you? Stella, Tiffany Kelly, what's going on? Pixie Dust, what's going on? Rick Slick, Cactus Patch Lemon, and the least interesting woman in the world. Like, yeah, I think you're really harsh on yourself. There's got to be something. Like, the least interesting woman in the world? Like, I mean, you know, it's a little self-deprecating. I think I don't know. Anyway, how you doing? Kimberly, how are you? Michelle, special star. And YouTube didn't notify me, but you saw it on Twitter. Good. I'm glad you saw it. Bastards didn't notify you. Yeah, Odyssey refused to connect. So they're on Odyssey. I figured they would be, but I just want the basic points. And then we're going to kind of have a Q&A, talk about it, that sort of thing. But here we go. This is forced treatment. This is fucked. I mean, I know it sounds crazy and people think it wouldn't happen, but this could very easily happen. We'll go over my videos from this before. This could very, very easily happen. Forced obesity treatment is the next logical step. So let's listen to these dudes.
The mandatory character that forced 10 or 20% of the population into a vaccination, whether they actually didn't want it, it's going to do more harm than good.
For the future?
Because these people have lost trust in society and trust in the health system.
Okay.
Now, here comes the interesting comparison.
Here it comes.
If you imply, therefore, the vaccine mandate on obesity, then the first arguments are also true for obesity.
That's the thing. The arguments for forcing everybody to take an experimental therapy over this cold are the same arguments people can make for obesity. Because here you go.
Protect yourself. Protect
yourself. Protect the health system.
It is about protecting yourself and protecting the healthcare system. It is literally what I've said. We're going to go back because not. And here's the thing. I don't want to have this be this big parade of I told you so, but I fucking told you so. Like, I mean, I fucking told you so for fucking 2.5 years. So it's unfortunate that all of a sudden the data, the science has caught up to me. But there's going to be a certain amount of I fucking told you so. And any chance I get where I'm going to be showing, hey, I said this 2 fucking years ago, I'm going to, because I said it 2 fucking years ago. So protect yourself, protect the healthcare system. If we really wanted to protect the healthcare system, people, about 80% of all the burden on the healthcare system is, in fact, lifestyle-driven, chronic illness-related. People eat too much, drink too much, smoke too much. I have talked about this ad nauseum, and we'll continue to talk about it because fat people are clogging the fucking healthcare system. When people are like, "Oh my God, the COVID cases are clogging the ICUs. They're 85% full." First of all, stupid motherfuckers. Guess what? 85% full. I've fired hospital administrators when I worked in healthcare. Literally had to go into their office, hang my fucking license to run the fucking facility for them not being able to get above 85% occupancy on a consistent basis. It is reality. Hospitals, skilled nursings, emergency rooms, care centers, ICUs, they're all built to be fucking full at all times. They're built to be full. They're built to be full all the time. They lose money when they're at 85%. They lose money. They fucking have to pay for all sorts of administrative costs. They have to pay for all sorts of shit. They lose fucking money. I've said this from the beginning. When people are like, "Oh my God, the hospital system. Look at Italy. The hospital system in Italy is collapsing." Meanwhile, Italy's hospital system collapsed way the fuck worse in 2017, 2018 flu. We, as a fucking society in America, had more hospitalizations from the 2017 to 2018 flu in just 5 months than all of 2020 for COVID. It's fucking data and facts and shit like that, you dumb fucks. So back to this guy. Excuse me. Sorry. Little rant there. Little ranty. We're a little ranty today, I think.
So with the logic of the mandatory vaccination in Australia, there should also be mandatory weight loss.
Boom! With the logic of mandatory vaccinations in Australia, there should also be mandatory weight loss. Fucking, I told, like, this is why you don't want to start that slippery slope. This is why you don't want to fucking start going down that shit. Because logic, bitches, like, it's so fucking amazing to me. This is literally why. I hadn't watched this video up until now, but to these guys, like, health professor of obstetrics and genealogy, fucking reading from my goddamn playbook. Holy shit. Look at his face. He's like, oh shit, you're right. That just makes logical sense. Like, dude's like fucking flabbergasted.
In that logic, the next step potentially is that Brett Sutton is going to organize mandatory weight loss programs.
That's the thing. Nothing clogs the healthcare system more than obesity and the lifestyle-driven chronic illnesses that lead to it. Almost $3 trillion a year in America, literally in America, alone are attributed to lifestyle-driven chronic avoidable illness. 3 fucking trillion shared healthcare costs from the American taxpayer, because we're either paying for it out of our fucking pockets or our taxes are fucking paying for it, one or the fucking other. It's shared healthcare costs. Shared healthcare costs. I've said it for fucking 2.5 fucking years. So fucking frustrating. Holy shit. But I'm telling you, that's the fucking issue. Like, obesity uses more resources in healthcare, uses more funds in healthcare. It is just unbelievably fucking true.
But he's not going to do that, obviously. And that's where the comparison goes with the problem with the mandatory COVID vaccination. I think that was really and is really a mistake. If you go back to the principles of medicine, where informed consent is one of the prerequisites,
right?
Then you should respect that. So you cannot enforce a medical intervention onto people who do not want it.
And I completely agree. I completely fucking agree. I completely fucking agree. However, this is what you need to fucking watch for as the pendulum swings. I'm telling you. They're going to say, it's easy for you now. We have a pill. Take this shot called Ozempic. We don't give a fuck that it might cause you fucking liver cancer or fucking thyroid cancer, because we didn't give a fuck about the jibby jab causing all sorts of fucking shit either. We're just telling you, for your own good, you need to fucking lose weight. For the good of society. Do it so we don't overload the healthcare system, because cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, liver disease, and other disorders that are caused by obesity are the vast majority of resource use and pressure on our healthcare system. Vast majority. Fuck, they could tie it to COVID and say the most radical fucking problems for people that weren't elderly were fat people. Don't be fat, so you don't overload the healthcare system from COVID and fatness. Like, wake the fuck up. This is the problem when we allow people to craft what is misinformation and what is disinformation. I have been told for fucking 2.5 years that I was spreading dangerous misinformation, when literally everything I've fucking said has now come to pass is absolutely 100% fucking true. The problem is when it's crafted that I was speaking wrong when I was speaking right, and other people who in fact had it wrong, likely on fucking purpose, when they're viewed as right no matter what, and I'm viewed as wrong because I disagree with their right. That's the fucking issue. Fucking ridiculous. That's the problem, right? For real. The precedent has been set. You lemmings who were willing to fucking give up your fucking freedom over a little fucking safety, over a fucking cold, because you know you're that sickly that you needed to fucking do that. That's the fucking issue. Give me 1 second. One second. Okay. Here we go. We're going to go with this. This is from January 7th of 2020. There's me. Looking a little thick. Looking a little thick. This is right when the beginning of the hunger management method. Looking a little thick. Not much thick, but a little thick. But definitely, like, my shoulders are way better now. Anyway, I'm fucking picking myself apart. Before the tats. Here we go. Oop.
What if they were trying to mandate you to lose weight?
I'm going to turn off the intro music just in case, because sometimes when you replay the intro music, like, that video is not stricken, but it will strike this video. It's very strange. For those of you that want to go listen to that song, by the way, it's called Get Away by Moccasin Creek. You can listen to it, buy it from my good friend Jeff McCool. From
Alan Roberts, this is Every Damn Day Fitness. Like, subscribe, click the notification button over there, and share my videos. Thank you very much. Please do check out a bundle at the end for this month's special for Damn Collective Coaching. That's where my wife, myself, and or our team help people get to
There's no team anymore. It's just me and my wife. We're the team.
a healthier lifestyle. We take a person's lifestyle and we morph it bit by bit by bit by bit to a point where they can have a healthier relationship with food, better accountability skills. If they're morbidly obese, we change their lifestyle slightly bit by bit by bit until they come down in weight to a more normalized, healthier weight that they can then continue on for the rest of their life. Because again, no weight loss is permanent. That happens through serious restriction or pain. Just remember that. So do check.
That's a very good point that this dude's making. No weight loss is permanent. That happens through feelings of serious restriction or serious pain. I should write that down someplace.
Check that out. Also, Bumble at the end, please.
Oh my God, this is when we were still doing the cruise. Obese the Beast, Wolf Fester, and Boogie 2988. Myself, my wife. I am so happy we didn't do the cruise, but fucking pandemic pulled that away. And I don't talk to the two of the people on that list no more. So anyway, boom, boom, boom.
That's my wife, myself, Boogie, and Obese the Beast are going to head out of Miami, Florida, of 2021 after Jamaica, visiting the fitness, having a lot. We're at it now. So in the last couple of weeks, I've seen a ton of people that identify as fat activists or.
What happened to Boogie? I just don't talk to him that much anymore. I wish him nothing but the best. I just don't talk to him that much anymore. Like, I really only kind of talk to people that were very, very pro, like, let's not lock down and shit like that. I got nothing against him. I got to be real. I didn't, you know, I haven't really watched much of his content. I wish Steve nothing but the best. And Steve, if you watch this, dude, fucking message me. You know, if you need to talk, message me. And yes, he is. He's a woke sellout. He's comically fucked up. So look at that. Look at the frozen face. Look at that. Look how fucking insane I am. Jeez.
Body positive warriors or fat liberationists talk about we should mandate masks. Just wear a damn mask. You motherfuckers are on a super slippery slope.
Yep.
What if they would mandate you lose fucking weight? I mean, the idea is if you wear a mask, your mask protects other people in order to not overload the healthcare system. When we clearly know that being obese does have a healthcare cost that we do all share in.
I told you so. Yeah, I told you so. I keep telling you so. I keep telling everybody so.
What if they mandated you lose weight? What if they mandated no fast food? What if they mandated no pizza? What if they mandated no sugary drinks? Because there is data from decades that show this shit is dramatically unhealthy and kills people by the fucking millions every fucking year together around the world.
So what if it, you know, like, by the way, this is I mean, June 7th, you know, is it June or July 7th? I have to take a look. Give me 1 second. No. Here we go. Yeah, July 7th. I'm sorry, July 7th of 2020.
World, millions and millions of people die.
By the way, this was already into like dozens of death threats. Dozens.
From obesity. Millions and millions of people die from poor diet and poor nutrition. Millions of people develop chronic illnesses that lead to their death due to how they eat. What if, since we are looking out for the welfare of everybody all of a fucking sudden from you fucking fat activists, what if they mandate you lose weight? What if they mandate
I could just let them play.
Eat certain things? What if instead of them worrying about what goes over your mouth, they start worrying about what goes fucking in it?
I mean, come on now. What the fuck? Fat Alan knows what he's talking about here. I wasn't fat. Not at this time. I was still fluffy. I was fluffier. This is right, you know, death threats, dude. I've got, and this is no shit. Like if I would have thought the FBI would have fucking cared, I would have sent them dozens and dozens and dozens of, because I was saying don't wear a fucking mask. It's stupid. Because I was saying shit like this. No fucking shit. Dozens and dozens.
What happens then? You are on a super slippery slope. I have always been of the personal belief that if you are a morbidly obese person, you should do your very best to get to a healthier weight for you, for your family. But mandating it is not even a realistic fucking thing because people need to get there on their own. They need to find their way. They need to develop the skills they need. They need to not listen to dumb fucks who will use the hashtag fat activist. You can't tell me if I'm healthy by looking at me, even though I weigh 400 pounds and my health is my business. That also then say wear a damn fucking mask. You are asking to literally be restricted in who you fucking are.
Why didn't people see this? Somebody said when I had the flu in 2018, I never wore a mask. And the flu in 2018 was dramatically harder than on the healthcare system. Dramatically. I mean, just massively harder. It just was. I mean, all around the world. The healthcare system in Italy collapsed as like they were warning about it for COVID. I mean, it just collapsed. People were dying in the fucking hallways of their fucking hospitals. That never happened for the vid. Never. You know?
The eventuality of this slippery slope will get back to, okay, well, if we're doing this for everybody's health, how about we watch out for this for everybody's health, for that for everybody's health? And the
like climate lockdowns and shit like that. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, that's the fucking problem, people, is that it's like people don't seem to get that when you say, okay, like we're going to tell everybody they've got to do this for their own health and to protect the healthcare system. The hardest thing on the healthcare system is going to be fatness. In our society today, it's going to be fatness. 100 times out of 100. I mean, it is absolutely going to be. You know, it's without a question, without a doubt, without anything. You know, like it absolutely is.
Number one, biggest low-hanging fucking fruit, because it can barely fucking move, is obesity. That is the lowest hanging fruit to attack. It reduces the amount of chronic illnesses, pain, healthcare costs dramatically. If we can reduce the amount of healthcare costs from obesity itself, it would be hundreds of billions of dollars a year.
It's actually trillions.
That is just fucking reality. So you dumbass.
It is actually trillions. Obesity alone, if we would eliminate obesity alone, it would be trillions of dollars. It would prevent so much type 2 diabetes, heart disease, that sort of thing. It would be trillions of dollars, trillions a year.
Motherfuckers who are, riding that horse and you're all for the cause and you guys just will hashtag it up. Understand that you're about to fucking talk yourselves into a life that you may not fucking want. And that's just my 2 cents a matter.
That's just my 2 cents in the matter. Let's see what else we got going on here. And what if weight loss was mandated? What if weight loss was mandated? What if weight loss was mandated? This is from October 18th, 2022. Or excuse me, 2021. October 18th, 2021. Let me check this out too. We're going to go right there, right there. There we go. Oh. We're going to let this person's fucking let that go. isn't it weird going back and seeing how I used to look? Yeah, to a certain degree, but I mean, it is. Oh, hang on. Food for thought for many of you out there. You see, many of you out there are very pro mandation of medical procedures and or treatments and or masks or all that stuff. You're very pro mandation of medical things right now. And as we are a very obese nation, probably at about 50% obesity and probably 80% overweight as of the great fattening of 2020. We were probably at mid 40s before 2020, and then the great fattening happened when everybody just kind of sat down and ordered DoorDash for a year. So we're probably over 50% obesity and probably over 80% overweight. Many of you that are pro loss of medical freedom, basically, to everybody should really worry that you're next. Obese. Right? Like, I think you shouldn't have a choice on whether you take this experimental gene therapy that has no long-term testing on it, created by a historically corrupt industry in a tenth of the time it normally takes. And by the way, they have no possible liability for it, but I think you should fucking take it. How about you lose some fucking weight? I mean, fucking ridiculous. Obesity is estimated to be responsible for 350 to 400,000 deaths a year, not including the comorbidities it leads to, such as hypertension, cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, those sorts of things, cancer, stroke. It is the number one draw on resource by itself in the entire country. You guys should really realize that if it is about saving lives and looking out for healthcare resources, that mandating of weight loss or weight loss surgery or weight loss drugs could very well be next. And I don't think that any of you would like that. I personally speak out against obesity almost exclusively because I do personally believe that to really actually be considered loving yourself, to love yourself, to be truly body positive, you would take care of your body and you would love yourself. You would try to lead as long, happy, healthy a life for your family, for yourself, for your children. I believe you would. And I think you should. And I try to give tips on how to manage your hunger and try to give tips on how to lose weight. And I try to give reasoning of why the glorification and normalization of obesity has damaged our society. And this is one of the reasons why. Yep. So many of you know that you're ill. You absolutely know that you're ill. So you've been sold a bill of goods thinking that everybody needs to do something to help watch out for you. That's the thing. It's very clear. However, even if that is not the choice, even if you're just going along with it, you need to be very worried about obesity being the next target of overreach. You need to be very worried about the mandation of healthy weights and weight loss. You need to be very concerned about it because the argument can be easily made that obesity kills more people, draws more resources, and is the reason the entire whole very dangerous situation that we have going on right now is actually very dangerous, because in countries where obesity is not nearly as prevalent as ours, it is not as dangerous. So for all of you that are very pro mandation about medical procedures, you should really think, because your ass might be next. I told you so. Oh my God. So much. Let's see. Alan, I knew you were right, but it's still scary to me hearing them say they will force people to do it. Government does not own anyone's physical body. I have always been freedom of choice for whiskey jabs too. Everyone was talking about what types of masks to wear. Obsessed with masks. I was like, why not prevention? Exactly. Why not prevention? No shit. At the hospital for my daughter, she rips my mask off. She gets it. Absolutely. The Great Fattening sounds like a horror movie. It was. 2020 was a horror movie. It was literally a horror movie. So much they're taking away Roe Wade. And let's see here. I remember that vid. It was right before my B-Day and was the catalyst to me and my ex getting into an argument. That video? How the fuck is that? Was that the catalyst for it? That's just, it amazes me that people even like, it's not even controversial. It's logical progression. It's not even controversial. Like, that's the thing. Like, it bothers me so much when people are like, and try to pretend like I in some way am being crazy or talking crazy shit. Like, it's like the dismissal that I've had in the last 2.5 years of like, oh, well, he's just wrong. I mean, there's this Facebook group of some dude who literally nobody would know his name if it wasn't for me. His Facebook group had this whole fucking long post a couple years ago going on about like, like, hey, blah, blah, blah. He's a friend of the group and this and that, talking about me. And then somebody's like, well, can we just say he's wrong and this and that? Like, about what? I mean, I jumped in and I said, about what? The person, of course, left the group because they couldn't fucking answer back. I have not been wrong. You may not like my delivery. You may not like how I say shit. You may not like how direct I am. It may hurt your little fucking fifis that I have been right this whole fucking time and you were fucking in fact wrong. And now you look like a fucking idiot who is literally rude and mean to your own probably relatives and shit like that. But reality is I was right about all this shit. 100% the whole fucking way. I will not, especially right now, I might be a little sensitive to it because people are saying we should have some sort of fucking amnesty. Fuck your fucking amnesty. Fuck off. Fuck you. I did nothing wrong. I apologize to nobody about anything I fucking said in the last couple fucking years. The only people I'm apologizing to, for the fucking record, are you motherfuckers in this chat. And I say you when I look at this because the chat is on this side to me. But you motherfuckers are the only people I'm apologizing for. And the reason why I'm apologizing is because I was not able to say things as plainly and clearly as I even wanted to because I had to still remain on YouTube and shit like that. My apology goes to you that I wish I could have been more blunt. My apology goes to you that I wish that I could have found a way, I could have made something else happen, that I could have in fact helped more of you see earlier how ridiculous this bullshit absolutely fucking was. My apology to most of you is that I didn't call out fucking names of bitch ass fucking people from my own fucking industry who stayed fucking quiet because you were too much of a fucking cowards to fucking speak up and try to watch out for the fucking health of your people that watch you on a daily basis. You're all bitches. Every single fucking one of you. You're all fucking cunt ass bitches. Every single fucking one. Pussy ass motherfuckers who cared more about their fucking small ass fucking following. I got a fucking tiny ass following. Even at the beginning of this, even at the beginning of all this, when I was fucking growing 2,000 fucking subscribers a fucking week and like 275,000 subs and shit like that, 100,000 on fucking Instagram, all sorts of shit. With all that shit, that's still a tiny ass fucking audience. You should fucking want to fucking help these people. But instead, most of you fuck motherfuckers tucked your fucking dicks like you're fucking trying to be a fucking woman and fucking ran. You pieces of shit. You're fucking cowardly. All these motherfuckers still talking about this type of lifting, that type of lifting, what's best for your gains, all your shit. All you guys can shut the fuck up, you pussy ass cowards. You didn't even want to stand up and say, maybe you should lose some fucking weight. Maybe you should realize that this is just a fucking cold virus. Maybe you should realize they're trying to take your fucking freedoms away, but instead you guys chose to try to stay popular. Fuck all you. Fuck anybody that actually fucking tried to say that what I was saying is ridiculous. I'm telling you, if you don't think that they're going to try to next, as the pendulum swings back, try to force fucking, like, society is going to try to force fat people at some point in time to take weight loss drugs. They're either going to coerce them. They're going to make it seem like it's like there's no other solution. Right now, they're pretending. Like, you can see the pharmaceutical industry and the healthcare industry fucking pretending that people couldn't lose weight on their own by controlling their hunger and what they put in their mouth, that they need pharmaceuticals or they need a surgery. They're doing it right fucking now, all the fucking time. It is just reality. And instead of warning people about this shit, most of these motherfuckers are still choosing the fucking 3 best exercises for this and how to build this and blah, blah, blah bullshit. It's fucking pathetic. You people are fucking cowards. All of you. That goes to the influencers that fucking went along with it. First of all, if you're a health and fitness influencer and you went along with all this because you thought it was actual fucking true, like you believed all this fucking rhetoric, you're too fucking stupid to fucking be giving people health and fitness advice. If you didn't see it was all bullshit, smoke and mirrors, if you're too stupid to see that, you should not be giving people fitness advice. You're too fucking stupid and don't understand fitness or health well enough. But if you just closed your mouth and just kept making the same content because you don't want to get canceled, oh shit, oh no, people might not like me, you are a fucking pussy ass bitch. And to the people that literally fucking stop being friends with people, that haven't seen your family members, won't talk to your fucking own children, if you won't talk to your own child because they won't get a fucking vaccination, you in fact are a horrible fucking person, and I hope I fucking meet you in a dark alley sometime. And I hope you say some shit that fucking triggers me off. No fucking shit. You are a piece of shit human being. If you won't see your fucking relatives because they might not be vaccinated, you are a fucking stupid ass piece of shit person. Stupid. You are a fucking horrible ass piece of shit person. If you think that little children should miss school because the teachers might get a cold, you are a fucking horribly dumb motherfucker. Maybe you shouldn't be a fucking parent. Maybe you're too stupid to have fucking children. Maybe your genes should have stayed out of the fucking gene pool. You dumbass motherfucker. We don't even need more stupid propagating. Pieces of shit. All of you. Fuck you motherfuckers. That felt good. It was like therapy for a second. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. But for real, if I owe anybody an apology, it is all of you that have followed me for the last 2.5 years through all this bullshit. I love you motherfuckers. Thank you so much. I'm just here to try to help you get healthy. And I apologize that I wish I could have done more. That's literally what I really wish I could have done more. There was times when I couldn't even upload because YouTube saw that I shared the words of fucking world-renowned scientists like fucking Michael Yeardon and fucking what's his name? There's Dr. fucking Butts. There was so many. What's his name? I can't even fucking think of his name now. But fucking Ioannidis, Dr. John Ioannidis. I shared his words. They fucking gave me a month off of YouTube for spreading misinformation. Meanwhile, everything he fucking said, he was literally reading from a fucking study that's now on the fucking World Health Organization website. But I took a month off because it was against the CDC, and it turns out the fucking CDC was full of fucking shit. So pardon me if I don't fucking give a fuck about amnesty from anybody else, because all you motherfuckers can rot in fucking hell for all I give a shit. It's coming from an atheist. But to you people in my chat that have supported me this entire time, I wanted to thank you and give you my apology that I couldn't go harder. That's the only apology I feel I owe, is that to the people that this fucking muzzling, that this fucking literal them trying to fucking cancel me from fucking society, that them trying to fucking silence my goddamn words in every fucking way possible. The only apology I owe is to all of you in this fucking chat right now who have supported me the entire time, that I couldn't get my fucking words out in a fucking louder fashion because of it. And that's the only apology anybody's ever going to get from me about the last 2.5 motherfucking years. And I sincerely mean that. Sincerely. How are we doing in chat, Boozy? We're doing good. If a government can identify genders and it can't identify genders or identify what misinformation is, how will they set a health standard of mandatory weight loss? Very fucking good points. You weren't crazy, but take me back to May 2020 saying that the virus came from a lab, and I got into the worst argument with my husband because he says it was a conspiracy theory, and now it's fucking true. Now it's absolutely fucking true. My point is they called him crazy, and the label was actually passed down to his son. I must have missed something, Pixie. I must have missed something. I don't know. Having to hear things like "we don't have genders" reinforces my desire to live basically off grid. I fucking feel you, buddy. I fucking feel you. Which means you are doing your job out here, changing lives. Thank you, motherfucker. I appreciate it. They're gearing up for it. You better fucking believe it. Do people like? I have said it at the very beginning of this. Freedom that is given away needs to be fought to get back. At no point in time is the government going to give up power. It's insane. It's insane to even believe so. If you believe so, you are in fact stupid. Stupid. Remember when if you mentioned the lab-enhanced bat virus was a conspiracy theory made up by Orange Man. Now they want amnesty. Exactly. Fuck them. Fuck all of them. Fuck all of them. The only reason why I believe that might not have been from a lab, and this is no shit, is because it's a fucking weak-ass virus. It's weak. It's weaker than the fucking seasonal flu for young, healthy people. That's why I was like, I would have thought they would have done better. No shit. Maybe this wasn't the final iteration, you know? They tell people they are helpless, then sell them the drugs and surgeries. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. That's what they're going to fucking do. That's what they're going to fucking do. They should prescribe exercise for depression too, in my opinion. I am 100% with you there. I love how see-through you are. We need more transparency in the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. Preach all those mofos that still believe in it. There are still fitness people that still, I remember in one chat, I was like, seeing the fucking actual owner of the fucking Facebook group. I believe in masks and stuff. How do you fucking believe in masks? It's like saying you believe in Santa. You're a grown ass fucking adult. You're a grown-ass fucking adult. If you still believe in Santa, believing in masks is the same fucking thing as believing in Santa. You wish it's true. Like you have this wish that it's fucking true. Like even when you're a kid, you're like, something sounds a little fucked up about Santa visiting every house in the fucking world. Like even when you're a fucking 6-year-old, you can be like, I'm gonna just choose to believe in this fucking fairy tale. My son didn't fucking buy it from only when he was like fucking 5. He was like, I don't buy it. You know? I mean, because like when you teach logical progression, it just is reality, right? And it's magic. That's the thing. The belief in magic takes willful suspension of logic. So you believed in the magic of mass, just like we believe in the magic that somehow trans women are women. That's not fucking true. They're trans women. Why fucking insult trans women? If there's nothing wrong with being trans, why fucking say that they're women? They're not. Women are women. Trans women are trans women. That shouldn't be controversial. It shouldn't be controversial. Sitting here watching Alan at the office surrounded by a bunch of fat fucks who eat every day like it's their birthday. That's almost everywhere. Almost everywhere. We love you, Alan. Love you motherfuckers too. For real. All of you that stuck by, all of you that have been here in the last 2.5 years or just joined, even though I talk crazy shit. But by I mean crazy, I mean absolutely 100% fucking true shit. I mean, it's been the most frustrating 3 years of my fucking life. I've lost respect for so many fucking people. So many people that I once like looked to as like, hey, I like this person or I respect this person. I've lost respect for so many motherfucking people in the course of the last 3 years. People that I never thought I would. But what the fuck? Some of you motherfuckers are just fucking pathetic bitches. I mean, pathetic bitches. Like, here's real deal. I'd live in a cardboard box and Crystal would happily live there with me as long as I got to speak my fucking mind and as long as I fucking tried to help people. I refuse to be that motherfucker that just tries to make $1 off people. That's why this is no shit. That's why we work with Mark. People can say what they fucking want about Mark. Mark tried to help people. Mark risked all sorts of shit. Mark turned down millions of fucking dollars from Kroger. Millions turned it down because they were forcing their employees to get the fucking jab. Millions. I don't know if some of you guys know that, but he turned down millions of fucking dollars from Kroger. Like canceled a deal that was already fucking set in stone for his outright bars. Canceled a fucking deal because he refused to fucking do business with them because they were forcing employees to get fucking vaccinated. Millions. That's who I want to be around. That's who I want to fucking do business with. Not bitches that fucking hide and cower and won't fucking say shit about the most fucking prolific, important goddamn physical health thing going on when you're a fitness and health professional and you won't actually fucking talk about the most important fucking thing that's going on about fitness and fucking health for 2.5 fucking years. You're just a bitch. You're just a bitch. Like fucking people like people like Callie Muscle, motherfucker still has a fucking photo of him wearing a mask in his fucking thing. That's how fucking stupid that bitch is. Fucking had 2 heart attacks and fucking still fucking eating fucking pizza and fucking ramen and all sorts of shit. Dumbass motherfuckers. Weak pieces of shit human beings. Weak pieces of shit human beings. And Callie, if you're watching this, fuck you too, bitch. Show a fuck up. Roll up. You want to talk shit on Mark? Fucking roll the fuck up. Nobody's scared of you, motherfucker. I can fucking walk at a fucking backwards pace really quickly and watch you fucking pass out because your heart don't work. Shut the fuck up. Piece of shit. How are you going to make a living literally being the fucking, being the bodily exemplification of every poor negative stereotype of somebody of your fucking color and pretend to be somebody? Like reveling in being a felon and rolling into every fucking dumbass stereotype you can fucking think of. Fuck you, you piece of shit. You could have helped millions of fucking people. But instead, you want to fucking talk about how your heart attacks and this and that and then fucking do mukbangs. Piece of shit human being. All these people, all of them. Like, I'm over this shit. I tried to warn you, and here's what's happening. They're going to fucking keep pressing on this fucking dial. The entirety of the American population is, in fact, just about fat as fuck. They are going to make money from it. They are going to make money from it. Period. It's fucking ridiculous. I lost many friends over this BS over the last few years, but I regret nothing and walk away with my head high. Fuck yeah. That's fucking outstanding, Lisa. Outstanding. Would like to meet Alan and Crystal in a dark alley. We'd spend hours putting the world right over steaks and eggs. Yeah, fuck yeah. If I told you the things people said to guilt and gaslight me into the vaccination, you'll wonder how I found it in myself to maintain relationships with the guilt trippers. I would probably wonder. But, dude, I'm glad you fucking resisted. You do you. Only dangerous dogs get muzzled. You scare them. Exactly, motherfucker. Exactly. I like it. I always continue to support you. Appreciate you, motherfuckers. They're still debanking people. That's the fucker that you're going to debank. Like people realize that J.P. Morgan and Chase was meeting with the government and social media outlets about disinformation. They don't want people to talk. That's, by the way, I'm in a credit union for that fucking reason. My wife has a credit union for that fucking reason, because she's a smart ass woman. She's not. I don't mean smart ass. She's smart. Like, I just threw ass in there. She's smart. She's a smart woman with a nice ass. So there we go. So I figured I should fucking, anyway, much respect for you for sticking to your principles. Your content motivated me to clean up my lifestyle. Lady Hawk, thank you very much. I appreciate it. True. I watched you since 2017. Thank you very much. People I work with still wear masks. They're stupid as fuck. All the people you work with are stupid as fuck. So just ridiculous. Santa is real. Santa acceptance. Santa at every size. Santa at every size. I love it. Got trans friends who will confirm this. I have one of my favorite clients of all time is trans. Here's my thing. Get the therapy. And make sure before you do anything permanent, make sure it's really what you fucking want to do, because it's permanent shit, right? But do I think that there's some people that are in the wrong body? I do. I fucking do. Okay? Like, Mark and I bring her up for Ellen, but Blair White. She is a trans woman. She was born a man. She is a woman, a trans woman. She's not a woman. She's a trans woman. I have no problem making a distinction. I'd make the distinction to her. I'd make the distinction to any other fucking person, because there's a difference for a woman that is born a woman and somebody that was born a man that even becomes to look and present as a woman. There's massive differences. If there's nothing wrong with being trans, why the fuck do we try to pretend like they're actually women? It's like, if there's nothing wrong with being gay, why are we trying to make it seem like every gay person is in the wrong body? Like, that's a big thing now too. Like, all of a sudden you can't be gay. Like we're talking to little children that might actually just be gay. Like, first of all, why are we talking to little children about sex to begin with? But even teenagers, a teenager that questions their sexuality is likely not trans, but they could very well be gay. But we talk to them about wanting to fucking switch genders. Like, people, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's ways for them to divide us. That's it. It's all. Alan, what do I think of Kanye? I think what he said about Jewish people is radically stupid, but the fucking blowback is fucking ridiculous. He should be allowed to say whatever the fuck he wants. He wasn't trying to incite violence against nobody. He should be able to say whatever the fuck he wants. He should fucking, the debanking thing is like, to be real, if our government did its job, if our government actually did its job, they would be going after J.P. Morgan and Chase. But there's very little difference right now between our government and J.P. Morgan and Chase, as can be seen by the DHS email leaks, because they're sitting in on fucking actual conversations between DHS, social media, and J.P. Morgan and Chase is right fucking there. So for them to do that, I hope he sues the absolute fuck out of them. I hope Kanye West sues them for $100 billion. I really do. I really, really, really do. Nobody should be deplatformed. Nobody that did not try to say, hey, meet me at this time so we can go commit this act of violence. That person should likely be in jail. But if it's just like people talking, why the fuck are we not allowing people to talk? Why the fuck are we? The government should not be deciding what is disinformation or misinformation. The government should just be informing people of what they fucking view, the data. They should be informing people of the fucking data about everything. They shouldn't decide what is true and what isn't true. That's not their fucking job. They don't decide for us. They work for us. People have just forgotten that because they gave up their fucking rights because they're bitch-ass cowards afraid of a fucking cold. Don't bring Kanye into this. I will talk about anything. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Monique, how the fuck you doing? Anyway. Follow the rich white dude, rush hour. Yep. Have you seen Kiana's latest video about class 3 obesity in the South Pacific? I haven't yet. I got to watch her content more. I really haven't, but I got to watch it. So Blair makes that distinction herself. Absolutely, she does, because she's a realistic person. 70% super morbidly obese, 20-year-old losing toes and going blind. That's fucking sad. Sadness. Only a small percent of people are actually trans, super teeny tiny. Glad to see you're still doing this, Alan. Mad respect for you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, motherfuckers. Appreciate you. We got 10 minutes. Ask your questions, motherfuckers. I'll try to stop ranting and I'll answer questions. So, heck yeah. Oh, I know. Amy, I know you were. I'm going off. Heck yeah. Truth and lies should be available for all. People should develop discerning skills. That's the thing. Like, oh, the government's protecting us against misinformation. That's the government telling you they think you're fucking stupid. That's what that is. That you are just saying that you're too stupid to fucking understand what's true and what's not true. You need the government to tell you. Fucking ridiculous. Amy, you can't wait for our phone consultation today. It'll actually be video chat, just so you know. And go onto the app. It is in the link down on the app. By the way, for those of you that are wondering, you can get yourself a consultation also right here. I'm going to share the link to buy No Morbidity. It is our non-stimulant, non-thermogenic-based appetite suppressant made up of 4 patented ingredients. I'm only going to give you the ambrosia one because we are actually sold out from Tiger Fitness. And you can also get my book, Fuck Being Fat, Solve Your Weight Problems Once for All from Master Willpower. Second book, Beyond Willpower, The Hunger Management Method, coming out within the next couple of weeks. Or you can get a 30-minute consultation with either myself or Crystal, of which we can talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, and I can try to give you the best advice I can fucking give you on a one-on-one basis. Anyway, let's see here. Not a question, but I lost 7 pounds last month. First time I've ever lost weight in October. Fuck yeah, that's a victory right there. Fucking hero. Boom. Great fucking job. Yeah. Honestly love your rants. You speak nothing but facts. And here's my thing. If you can't rant about it, don't fucking talk about it. If you can't just go off the top of your dome, that's one of the reasons why I like going live with you motherfuckers. I will go live every day. Because here's the thing, and I'm this type of person. And you can ask Crystal the next time she's on, which will be Monday, by the way. But you can ask her in the Q&A. I'm the type of person, if I know what I'm talking about, if it's a topic I know what I'm talking about, you can hand me a microphone, give me 3 bullet points you want me to talk about, put me live in front of 10 to 20,000 people, and I'm fucking money. I will talk for a fucking hour. I'm good to go. I know my shit. I fucking work my ass off to know my shit. I research every day. I read 4, 5, 6 studies every single day. I read the literature. I do the fucking work. I try to understand every little thing about it. I try to understand every fucking point about it. I am also the type of person at that same very fucking venue that I just brought up. If there's a VIP meet and greet afterwards where there's 10 people asking me questions on an individual basis and they get closer than 6 feet away from me, like it's in my personal bubble, and my ADHD don't like that shit. I don't like that. I'm good on fucking camera. But if you can't talk your shit live, I'm not afraid to talk my points to anybody, debate my points to anybody or with anybody. Bring on the CDC director, bring on Fauci, bring on anybody from the fucking NIH, bring on any doctor, bring on any scientist, bring on anybody. I got some questions for you that if you can't answer correctly, I will be able to point out that they're not correct, and I want to know why you fucking lied. Bring on your shit, because I know my shit. I know when I talk about obesity that most doctors can't even fucking keep up with me. I know that shit because most doctors don't know much about obesity. They know how to treat the chronic illness and diseases that are caused by obesity, but they don't know much about how to prevent obesity. That's just fucking real deal. That's just fucking truth. I'll fucking crush it. I already beat a doctor in debate about fucking obesity before. I'll gladly beat other ones. I'd love to have a conversation with the CDC director and wonder what information she was going off of in October of 2021 when she was telling pregnant women to go get vaccinated, that it's perfectly safe and there's no better time. There's no bad time. Whether you're pregnant, want to get pregnant, breastfeeding, just had a baby, go get vaccinated because there's no better time. I'd like to know what information she was looking at because there is no actual information on that. The only information shows that this vaccine for pregnant women is very fucking bad. So I would want to know why she robbed people of informed consent to do that. But I can talk about my shit at any given fucking time. So thank you very much. I appreciate you. You are the reason why I'm trying to make better for myself. Outstanding. Keep up. You got this shit. For real. For real. For real. on No Morbidity, and I did not binge on my kids' Halloween candy. I don't even care for it this year. That's fucking outstanding. Make sure you're hydrating. Lots of hydration. Good for you. The same government tried to tell us that the question and answer at the EU Parliament was misinformation, the one about whether it was tested or not. Like, how the fuck are they even going to fucking say that? This woman admitted that they didn't test it. She admitted they didn't. And how's that misinformation? Fucking crazy. Critical thinking used to be a class in school. It disappeared with tech skills. Yes, I actually took a class in critical thinking, multiple ones of them. Bought some for my brother. Outstanding, Mary. Thank you very much. I appreciate it greatly. Are you going to do any more documentary reviews? Yes, the next one is going to be on sugar. I will release it here later on today. Crystal will be with me. It'll be Monday at 1 p.m. Monday, 1 p.m. Crystal and I will be talking about a documentary, and I'll release it to you very soon. Kiana's video is great and shows to fat acceptance how obesity is food-related and dangerous. I love to hear Alan's review it. Only 11 minutes long, too. I will get to that either tomorrow or Thursday. Any place we can send videos for view. You can follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter at the MFing COO, and it is right here. And you can tag me in it. Just do a post and tag me in it. I'll fucking check it out. I want to get that book on my wish list. Be soon, very soon. Hey, Alan, what's up, Chevelle? How are you? I like to know your viewpoint on this. I have been hearing a trend that we shouldn't be drinking too much water because it's bad for you. I feel like it's off when I've been drinking water since high school. What fuck? Who the fuck's telling you not to drink water? That water is bad for you? Maybe the shit that they're putting in fucking water, like fluoride and all that shit. But whoever's been telling you to fucking, that's just fucking insanity. They want people sick. You should take in an ounce of fluid per pound of body mass minimum, and then add like 20 for every half hour to an hour of workouts you do. Like, people are radically underhydrated. Whoever's telling you that you shouldn't be drinking too much water, they might be worried about maybe electrolytes, but if you salt your food or eat a normalized healthy diet, you're not gonna have to fucking worry about that. But what do I think about it? I think those people are full of fucking shit. That's what I think about it. Too bad they won't come on because they'd be fact checked into infinity. They know they can't keep up. There's a reason why a lot of these fat activists, and even the fat activist doctors, why they argue back with people and they block me. Okay, there's a fucking reason behind that shit, for real. I would totally bring you to my old job to scare those people straight. My boss was morbidly obese at the job. That's funny. I'm on Rewind. Funny, isn't it, how anytime we question something in modern medicine, we're accused of killing people. Exactly. Thoughts on the vegan diet? I mean, if it's what you like and you can do it consistently, as long as it doesn't put you into a morbidly obese state from the calories you have to get. If you want to get enough protein on a vegan diet, that's whole food, you need to eat a lot of food. You need to eat a lot of calories, or have it be very, very, very specific, a lot of hemp and stuff like that. And if you're on a vegan diet, you definitely need to supplement with B complex vitamins. So do I think it is a good sustaining diet? No, but I mean, you can still be healthy on it. But I mean, you do need, like, you will be vitamin B deficient, B12 deficient, especially if you do not supplement it after a long period of time. I got nothing against it though. I got vegan clients, you know. Most doctors don't even know about nutrition. Jabs for pregnant women was only pushed since swine flu. It's stupid. They tell pregnant women not to even eat fucking lunch meat. No shit. It's really a shame Alan left the healthcare industry. He is a reasonable voice and uses logic, not people's feelings. But if you're in that industry, you're not allowed to talk like that at all. Like, you're not, like, it's all money. You push the profit line. That's it. So I don't weigh myself until I see a physician. But since I started No Morbidity this month, clothes are looser and I'm sleeping so much better. Going to stock up next order. Outstanding. Boom. Get at it. Yeah, hell yeah. I love it. I'd like to ask them when they skipped their heavy flow for women is normal. It was, yeah, I mean, they've normalized so much crazy shit. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Would love these fat acceptance advocates to move to Vietnam and then claim obesity is not due to personal habits. Exactly. Imagine Alan on The View. I can't stop laughing. It'd be apocalyptic for those women spewing garbage to the American people. I mean, but you can't tell if somebody's healthy. You want to go walk a mile? You know, I mean, like, I would just be like, Whoopi, are you trying to tell me that the reason why you wouldn't be as dependent upon a cane if you lost 100 fucking pounds? Like the weight, I mean, it's just stupidity, Any thoughts on weighted vests? Also, thanks for the honesty. I actually like weighted vests. I'm probably getting one soon. I do a lot of suspension system training, and instead of actually I might use it while I'm doing a suspension system training. I like the idea of weighted vests. I really do. It makes it so your gym can go just about anywhere. I like it. So, as a preschool teacher, I drink like 150 ounces of water a day. Good for you. Good for you. I've drank so much I failed a drug test because I was too hydrated. That's happened to me before too. Plant protein from ambrosia is great vegan protein supplement. Love it and eat it almost every day. No longer vegan, but I'm not vegan, but I eat it theirs almost every day. So Alan would incinerate those women on The View. But there's, like I said, there's a reason why I don't get asked on shit like that. Absolutely. But anyway, guys, it's a little over an hour. I hope to talk to all you soon. I believe tomorrow I'm doing an excerpt from Gina Florio's video, last podcast. And then I'll do Kiana's the next day. But I hope you all have a great motherfucking day. I might release some more videos here in a little bit. Please do share all those motherfuckers. Share my station. Tell people to watch me. Tell people that they're actually ready to hear fucking reality, that it still exists. And I'll gladly tell it to them. God damn.